A new Siena poll shows that Governor Cuomo has a commanding lead over his Republican rival with less than 5 months till the election. Cuomo holds a 36-point lead over Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino. 63% of those who responded to the poll viewed the governor favorably. 31% did not. Astorino's favorability rating is much lower. He's at 18% in the positive column and at 12% unfavorable. But more than two-thirds of those polled say they just don't know enough about him to form an opinion. And joining us now to tell us what the numbers all mean, Steve Greenberg from the Siena Research Institute, joining us from Albany now. Hey, Steve, great to have you with us.
Great to be with you, Liz.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get right to this now. I mean, if this election were held tomorrow, it doesn't look good for Rob Astorino, but it is a snapshot in time. What should we take away from these numbers?
Well, we do have 20 weeks to go. Election day is 141 days from today, and that's a long time in politics, as you know. But the problem for Astorino is that this is a state, New York, where Democrats outnumber Republicans 2-1. So any Republican running statewide has to overcome that. The problem for Astorino right now, and you highlighted it in the intro, is that 69% of New York voters don't know enough about him to have an opinion. He's got to get out there now. He's got to start running ads and spending money to become known to the voters so he can show that he has some momentum. He's got to start cutting this gap. 20 weeks is a long time, but 20 weeks also goes very fast. If we go back in time 20 weeks, Astorino has made virtually no progress over the last 5 months.
Well, just quickly, those aren't the only numbers working against him. He has, a really tiny war chest compared to the governor, and for him to make that kind of a splash at this point would probably be difficult.
No question about it, but we know that money is the mother's milk of politics, and money begets money. In order to really raise significant amounts of money, he's got to show potential funders that he's credible, that he's got some momentum, that he's got a chance to win. Otherwise, funders don't want to give to a campaign that seems to be a sure bet to lose. Yeah, well, and those numbers that you have don't help him either. Hey, Steve, thanks very much for joining us today, and we'll look forward to seeing what the next poll brings. Absolutely. Thanks, Liz.
All right.